Okay, hi everybody. So today I'm going to teach you about present simple. Okay, simple present tense. Okay, at first I'm going to give you the form. Okay, so the form of the present simple, positive form. Okay, so let's have a look at positive form. Okay, so positive form, subject plus verb 1 or verb in present. Okay, so subject, we have 7 subject. So I, he, she, it, we, you and they. Okay, and verb, there are many verbs. Okay, just example some. Okay, verb like go, walk, see, watch, listen, speak and so on. Okay, let's have a look at the example altogether. Okay, so example number 1, I always get up at 6 o'clock. So I subject, always adverb, and get verb 1 or verb in present. Okay, so this is example number 1. Okay, let's have a look at example number 2. Okay, so you see this one, she wants to play tennis with you. Okay, she subject, one verb 1, but wants in here with I because subject she is the third person singular. Okay, so she wants to play tennis with you. Okay, so let's go to example number 3. Okay, so they stay at the hotel every weekend. So they subject, okay, verb 1 stay, okay, verb 1 or verb in present. Okay, they in here third person also, but it is plural, not singular, right? Okay, so that's all for example number 3. So let's go to number 2. Okay, negative form of the present simple. Okay, so how do we make the negative form? Okay, let's have a look at subject plus do or does plus not plus verb 1 or verb in present plus blah blah blah. Okay, subject, as you know already, I tell you already. Okay, do or does in here, it is the auxiliary verb. Okay, plus not here, and verb 1 or verb in present. Okay, so let's go to example. Students do not, or we can say don't, start school at 8 o'clock. So student subject, do, okay, student plural, subject plural, so we would do, not does. Okay, not, okay, to show negative form, and start in here, verb 1. Okay, so this is we follow the form. Okay, example number 2. It does not or it doesn't rain very much in summer. So it's subject, does, okay, subject third person singular, we use it does. Okay, plus not to show negative, or we can say contraction is doesn't. Okay, rains verb 1. Okay, so even the subject is a person singular, but rain in here we don't put yeah, right? Because we change in here already, does already, right? Okay, what am I in? Okay, in summer. Okay, let's go to example number 3. We do not, or we don't do foolish thing. Okay, we subject, do, okay, auxiliary verb do or does in here you do. Okay, not, okay, not in here. It's all negative. Do in here is the verb, right? Verb 1 or verb present in here, right? Fully same. Okay, that's all for example number 3 in the negative. Okay, so let's go to number 3. Question form. Okay, so how do we form the question form of present simple? Okay, so we can use do a dash is the auxiliary verb to make the question also, right? So have a look at. Okay, do a dash plus not do a dash plus subject plus verb 1 or verb in present plus blah 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 and question mark. Okay, so see the example. Okay, do you want to visit Eon Mall? So do in here do a dash oxy, right? Okay, and you subject and want verb 1 or verb in present, right? Okay, so to visit Eon Mall. Okay, this is verb and the place. Okay, so that's all for example number 1. Let's go to number 2. Does she love you? Okay, so does, okay, auxiliary and subject she, so person singular, so we use does. Love verb 1 verb in present, and you object, right? Okay, and question mark. Example number 3. Do they agree with your plan? Okay, do auxiliary verb, they subject, okay, agree verb 1, okay, with your plan, and question mark in here. Okay, this is to show the question. Okay, for the question form, so I'll give only 3 example for you. So now let's go to, okay, the short answer for the question. Okay, let's see the example number 1. The answer. Okay, do you want to visit Eon Mall? If you say yes, yes I do. Okay, do you? So yes I do, right? No I don't, right? Or no I do not, right? Number 2. Okay, yes subject, does she? So yes she does, right? Does she? So yes she does. No she does not, or she doesn't. Number 3. Okay, so do they agree with your plans? So if you say yes, subject they, so you put they, and the auxiliary do, so you put do. Yes they do. Okay. Okay, yes they do, no they don't. Okay, so that's all for the short answer to all of these questions. Okay, for the question in present simple, we can add question word in front of, okay, in front of the, okay, the sentence also, right? Okay, so let's go to the next one. Okay, so we go to, okay, the uses. How do we use simple present tense, right? We know already about the form, positive form, negative form, and question form. But if we don't know about how to use it, so we use it incorrectly. Okay, so we should know how to use also, right? Okay, so let's have a look at. So we use present simple to talk about an action that happen again and again, or a present habit. Okay, again and again, or we can say repeated action in the present time. Okay, so let's have a look at the example. Okay, I always get up at 6 o'clock. So always to show the activity that happen again and again, right? Okay, how do I get up? How often I get up? So I always get up at 6 o'clock. Or what time do I get up, right? Okay, so tomorrow I get up at 6 o'clock. Today 6 o'clock. Yesterday 6 o'clock. So every day 6 o'clock. So this one to show that the activity that happen again and again, all present happen. One more. That I usually arrive home at 5 p.m. So today he arrived at 5 p.m. Tomorrow 5 p.m. Yesterday 5 p.m. The day before yesterday 5 p.m. So happen again and again. This is the use number 1. Okay, so now let's go to the use number 2. Okay, we use present simple to talk about facts, which is always true. Fact or true, right? Same, or the same, right? Okay, so let me have a look at the example. Now, which comes from the United States, right? So the which is American, so that's why he is from the United States. Okay, this is true. The sun rises from the east and sets in the west, so this is true also, right? Okay, the sun never rises from the north or the south. Okay, it's from the east and set in the west. Okay, real, true. Okay, so that's all for present simple. Okay, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to see more videos. Okay, bye bye.